no, bro. We're like in the eye of the storm right now, homie. Sky's literally falling over here in Southern Cali. Nah, it's raining pretty hard right now. I got soaked just walking to the car, bro, and I work in a cooler, bro, so you can imagine. It's a bitch. It's actually a bitch today to be at work, bro. It's fucking cold. My hands are numb. Yeah, bro, but who says it doesn't rain in California? Shit. It's been pouring recently. Started since yesterday, shit. We still raining up in this bitch. And real rain, bro. We ain't talking about no sprinkles. This is real rain. Like, you know, the type where like you're gonna need a canoe in certain areas of you know, LA County because the fucking trash blocks the drainage and shit just fucking turns into lakes. I already be knowing, homie. I'm gonna need a fucking jet ski pretty soon. What's good, Mr. Pasa? What's cracking like in? Should be raining over here, bro. And then when it rains over here, bro, a lot of places flood over here. You know, there's all kinds of floods everywhere up in this bitch. You know, people don't be cleaning out the garbage from the drainage, I guess, bro. But we got fucking full-blown lakes right now. What's good, Derek? What's cracking like it, my boy? And it should be cold today, bro. No lie, it should cold. Trying to still get some fucking feeling back in my fingers, bro. I just like rain, especially when it gets cold. Serio. Like I would like it if raining, but if I was to be at the pad, not right here, bro, getting all soaked and shit. See, right now I wish I would have had a butler to come and bring my car up to me. Shit. Yeah, this should be pouring right now too. I don't know about anywhere else, but right here in East LA right now, that shit's coming down. And like I said, literally right here, everything turns into lakes, bro. Because over here, how the streets are designed is fucking stupid, bro. Like you literally have like holes, bro. Like you'll have a street and then it goes like down. So it's like a bowl. It's literally a lot of streets are shaped like bowls. So what happens is when it rains, all that water stays stuck down there. You feel me? And it got nowhere to go, right? So everything starts to become flooded right there up in this bitch. Why is it designed like that? I have no idea, bro. I guess they really weren't giving it that much thought when they were creating this bitch. Because I worked really close to the oil, what's considered the oil, right? Which is it's the famous scene that you see in a lot of movies like Colors and you know, movies like that, right? You know, when the cops are, you know, passing down that bridge and then the fools are chilling right there and they, hey, have you guys seen any gang members? Nah, we never seen no gang. Well, that bridge right there. Did you hear the Benzino two new diss songs against Eminem? This song's called Rap. Nah, I'm gonna have to. Hey, good thing that you told me about them, bro. I'm gonna have to scope them out for sure, bro. For sure, because I know Benzino, he could spit something. He could spit something, bro. You know what I mean? Benzino, I know Eminem, you know, he went hard on him, but Benzino could rap something, homie. You know what I mean? The guy's no slouch. You know what I mean? The guy could hold his own on a mic. You feel me? So I know he'll probably spit something. Eminem now, if Eminem was to reply, I don't think Eminem... See, I think Eminem now has matured, right? Eminem is now more mature than he used to be, right? So since he's more mature now, I don't believe that he has a capability to come at somebody like how he used to, right? Before he was more reckless and, you know, and just, you know, like unpredictable, right? Because he didn't give a fuck before, right? But now I feel like he's more together, right? So I feel like if he does come at him, I don't think he'll be able to come at him, you know, like how he used to be able to do it, you know? I believe now he's gotten a little bit more, you know, because he's been doing good, bro. You know what I mean? He's just been doing him. So I don't believe that fire is there like it used to be, right? Not saying that he can't rap no more or the guy, you know, can't come up with some shit, but it's not going to be the same as he used to be, right? Like, he's more mellow now. When you're more mellow now and you have more of a mellow way of thinking, you're just not going to be able to, you know, devour somebody. Benzino, he just had you know what? What took Benzino so long, as a matter of fact, bro? Like, what the fuck made him come out of nowhere? Like, does he have some bills to pay? Strange timings, huh? Like now he wants to come and say something like, my guy must be in some need of some money, no? What do you think about the scene from Training Day where the rookie cop gets set up to the homeboys and they were gonna take him out until they found out that Denise was saved by the rookie and they let him go? Yeah, to me it's like I could see it happening, right? Like homies are like, how could I say? Homies are very like when somebody shows you respect, homie, like you honor that. You feel me? Like despite who it is, like you honor that, right? Like so like you'll be like, all right, because whatever's important to the homie and the homies, like if that's the homie, right, and the homie's well respected and everything like that, right, and he cares about his niece, and then us as homies, then we're gonna whatever the homie wants to do, then we're cool with it too, right? Like like if the homie says que chales, then fuck it, chales it is. You know what I mean? Because we gotta pay respect to the homie and how he feels about the situation. Like we understand, you feel me? So like like homies aren't like so dick like like doing dick moves like how people think that they do, right? Like when somebody shows respect, then you show respect back. You feel me? And it takes a while for homies to come to to realize that, right? Like when I remember when I was younger, right? And we were driving, right? We were hunting or whatever, and I was young, right? I was young, like barely in the mix or whatever, and we had spotted some guy, right? But he was with his girl, right? But at the time, I was young, so I hopped out and getting it cracking, right? And the homies were like, hey, what are you doing, bro? And I go, what, bro? Like, what is this fool right here? Yeah, but don't you see he's with his girl? Like, you don't do that when fools are with their family and wooty woo. And I kind of and I didn't understand at the time. I was like, what the fuck? Like, man, who gives a fuck, But I learned, right? Like that's what you need your homies for. Like their homies are there to to teach homies, right? So, I learned, like all right. You feel me? Like it's not like people just don't get to do whatever the hell they want, right? So it molds us into who we are. Right. So that's one of the lessons I remember learning. Right, just because I was like what the fuck at the time, right? It made more sense as I got older. But like I said, I was just young and I was just looking to. I just wanted to cause some kind of chaos, bro. You know what I mean? I didn't give a fuck about like like what does that have to do or the car. You know what I mean? Like I didn't care about none of that. I just wanted to do some fucking destruction and that's it. That's all I give a fuck about. I didn't give a fuck. What the hell I had to do with anything. You feel me? Sober. He's a sober, mature Eminem at 52. It took him a while, but he came along. Shadow, I've been doing therapy recently, and I had really. That's right, my boy. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, bro. I'm glad that you're doing that, bro. And honestly, I hope it does help you out. I know it will, bro. So that's good to hear, homie. You know what I mean? You're taking the step in the right direction, my boy. Because all we can do is just try to better ourselves, right? So, I mean, in all true reality, you can't get no bad outcome out of that, right? Out of trying to better yourself. Now, Eminem did Benzino first, and then Benzino replied back to this. I could have sworn I heard like Eminem diss Benzino like in about like 12 songs, bro. Nah, I'm exaggerating, but I heard at least Eminem diss Benzino like in about 3 or 4, or maybe even more, bro. I'm not even lying. There's been a few that Eminem has went at Benzino. There's one where it's just him by himself. There's another one where he's going at him with Busta Rhymes and I forgot who else. And then there's another one where it's Eminem and D12 going at him. And then there's another one of him. And there was some other guy, man. I don't know who the other fool is. And they're dissing Benzino on that one, too. So he has like several. I heard several Eminem tracks going at Benzino. Like I was still like, damn, fool, this was still going at this fool. Like, don't mames. The corrupt cop legacy came crashing down at the end of the movie. Dicks like that, like how that fool acts in Training Day, right? Like fools that are like that, their fucking career always comes to that end, bro. You know, like they lived high and mighty for a cool minute, but at the end of the day, bro, their career always ends in the shitter, bro. Guaranteed, bro. It always happens. Because when you're a dick to motherfuckers, eventually people get tired of your shit, bro. And whatever respect or whatever you had before is not even going to matter no more, bro. And people are going to come at you. And your shit's going to go down, bro. Because no one gives a fuck about a fucking asshole that wants to throw his weight around, bro. People eventually get tired of that shit. You know what I mean? But they're not able to see it because, you know, they have their heads up their ass, you know, their egos inflate so much, thinking that they're this big and bad, right? Thinking that they will never be brought down. So they end up getting brought down. Because no one is untouchable in this world. You know? The same things that could make you bleed could make everybody else bleed, homie. Respect is the way to go about things. Because that fear and shit like that, bro, people overcome their fears. You know, so that fear shit doesn't work. That whole tough guy shit flies out the window. You do music reactions, Simon, my boy. I do music reactions on my other channel. Do you believe Eminem destroys other rappers' rap careers in a diss track? I don't believe he destroys their careers, right? But they're good tracks though, right? Because I don't believe like a song could really destroy this person's career, right? Like people are still gonna buy that fool's albums and hear his music, right? Whoever the fuck he's dissing. Right? But I believe that the tracks are banging though. But I don't believe just because I hear a track, I'm gonna be like, yeah, fuck, he killed them fool. I'm never gonna buy that fool CDs ever again. I'll still bump his music. I don't give a fuck. That beef has nothing to do with me. I could give two fucks less about their shit. That got nothing to do with me. That's when fools before when it was the West Coast versus East Coast rivalry, right? And people were like, yeah, man, fuck that East Coast. Man, I was still bumping East Coast shit, bro. Like, you got me fucked up, bro. That shit has nothing to do with me, bro. I could give two fucks less about what these fools have going on. You know what I mean? I don't care. It has nothing to do with me, bro. You know? That's not my pedo. I'm not gonna be acting like if I'm there in the mix, like if I was involved in the incidents. Well, that shit don't concern me. I don't give a fuck, you know, why he dissed him, who, whatever. I'm just bumping the music. That's all we doing right here. You get what I'm saying? Like when fools actually start taking defend or taking the rappers back, right? Just because he bumps that rapper, like, man, fuck that fool. Like, damn, what happened? Like, you had some beef with that fool? Nah. It's just that I like this other rapper and that rapper doesn't like him, so because he doesn't like him, I don't like him either. What? But why? Well, because this fool said, you know, fuck him. So, yeah, fuck him. Like, okay, all right, I guess. Like, I honestly thought in order for you to dislike somebody, you actually had to have some interaction with this person, and there must have been a fall off, right? And that's why you guys have this animosity, right? Because he did something to you, but now you're telling me that apparently just if you like somebody that you're just inherit their beef that you have no problem with now. I don't know. Yeah, it's because it's because this fool, he's from my city. Oh, so you know him? Nah, I never met him, but he's from my area. Oh, but you don't know him though? Nah. Oh well. All right. I mean, so if somebody dissed your neighbor, are you gonna like defend your neighbor too, like, or somebody that lives like 2 blocks away? You know, like you gonna defend that fool because he's from your area too, or no? Or does it just work just like if they're rappers? Like help me understand like how exactly the how about the mailman that delivers mail in your area? Like if somebody dissed him, like will you defend him too, or no, or how about the UPS driver? How about the Uber drivers? Huh? That deliver around your area? Like, will you? I'm telling you, bro. Like, I just don't understand people sometimes, homie. I'm just like, man, fuck that fool. Hell yeah, dog. Fuck that fool. Like, oh damn, bro. Like, what's up, bro? You had some pedo with that fool? Nah, homie. It was just that my favorite rapper don't like him, so Okay. Yeah, I guess homies really must not have much to do. I don't know. I sometimes wonder, bro. People didn't like Eminem being on top, being the top rapper on the time just because he's white and can't accept his skillful. Yeah, I never understood that too, bro. I don't give a fuck what color they are, bro. If they can rap, they can rap. And plus, I honestly truly believe that nobody's on the top, bro, because in all true reality, everybody out there has a different person that they consider to be number one. I'm gonna say it's Ice Cube. Somebody's gonna say that it's Kendrick. Another person's gonna say that it's Snoop Dogg. Another person's gonna say it's The Game. Another person's gonna say that it's, I don't know, Busta Rhymes. Or another person's gonna say Tupac. But everyone's gonna have their different pick of who they consider number one to be, and that's cool, bro. Like if this fool says that Tupac's number one, I'm not gonna be like, fuck no, dog. Ice Cube is, bro. Like okay, he's Tupac's to you, but to me it's Ice Cube, and I'm cool, bro. I don't mind him saying that Tupac's is number one. That's cool. Shit, somebody could say it's Justin Bieber. Está bien. If you think Justin Bieber's number one, then he's number one to you. Who am I to be like, hey, fool, that fool can't be your number one, dog. Your number one has to be the same number one as mine's. What the fuck? Like, who the fuck am I? Bro, everyone could pick whatever the fuck they want, bro. Like, I'm just, in my own little thing, bro. I can't be worried about other people and who they consider number one to be. Like, hey, you think that's number? All right, fuck it. To you, he's number one. There could be a reason of why they, dig that. Maybe they could relate to that person's music more, or maybe the songs mean something to that individual. Maybe some memories to some of that. I don't know. You know what I mean? For me to be like, nah, fool, that fool can't be your number one. Like, what? Look at this fool trying to make the rules for everybody. Look at he's trying to pick everybody's number one for them. Like, who gave you that authority? Like, what the fuck? Like, how did you get access to being able to do that and tell people what they should like and what they shouldn't? Who exactly gave you that right? And where can I apply? Are you guys hiring? Norteños and sureños just go at it with each other because it's just what they do. Yeah, it is what it is. It goes deeper into that, right? Like people have literally lost their lives, so a lot of people are gonna feel some type of way because of that, right? It's not just because like just randomly they don't care, right? There's a lot of good people that people cared about that have lost their lives, right? And, I mean, I'm not justifying it, right? But I mean, it does go deeper than just because, I still bump Benzino and Ja Rule's music after 50 Cent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, yeah. When Easy was dissing Dr. Dre and them, I was still bumping Dr. Dre and them, bro. And I'd be like, oh shit, Easy said, that they ain't real motherfucking G's, so I ain't gonna bump them. Like, nah, bro, I'm gonna still bump them. People pick and choose how they want to establish stuff. Like, man, didn't you hear what this fool said? This fool said this and that. Hey, yeah, but you just bumped the other fool, and this fool said this and this about them. Nah, but that's different. We ain't talking about them right now. We're talking about this. Like, people pick and choose what they want to be angry about, right? Like, one of the ones that I hear a lot, too, is, like, people are mad when I say Hispanics. Hey, why do you keep saying, just say Mexican, fool? Stop saying Hispanics, dog. We're not Hispanic, fuck the Spaniards and everything, Don't consider us Hispanic. Fuck the Spaniards. Okay, so you don't like, being associated with the Spaniards, right? Because of Hispanic. Yeah, nah, fuck that. I'm Mexican. But you speak Spanish. Yeah, I speak Spanish. But you don't want to be associated with Spain. But you're speaking Spanish. Then wouldn't that mean then shouldn't you be speaking the native language then? Then why are you speaking Spanish for then? Oh, no. I mean, like, this is how I grew up and this is all I know. So, so the Spanish one, we can keep that one. But we can't keep, so we could keep the Spanish, but, remove the Hispanic saying, though. All right. Okay, so, So what exactly do you want being associated that's cool with the Spanish, but, or what do you want removed, though? Like, that way I'm just clear on, on what exactly you're looking for here. Like these motherfuckers literally saying that, yeah, I don't want to be considered Spanish. I don't consider us Hispanic. I don't want to be considered that. But you're speaking fucking Spanish though, dude. That's not your native language, homie. If you're raza. See, that's a problem that I have, bro. A lot of people don't know about our cultura, don't know about our raza like they claim they do, bro. And everyone always has to have an opinion on what they consider truly it is. Like, well, this fool says he doesn't want to be considered or wants nothing to do with Spain and everything and that bullshit, but he's speaking Spanish, my guy. Go speak Spanish to a fucking, an actual indigenous, right? Who speak the actual language of our people, right? Go speak Spanish to them fools. They're not going to understand you. Well, I mean, they're going to understand you, but they're going to tell you that that's not our native language. Like, well, you're not speaking the indigenous language, though. That's really our language, though. You're speaking Spanish, which is not our language. So, I mean, you know? Like, I speak Spanish, but I'm not saying that I have a problem with, Hispanic and everything, You're the one that's saying you have an issue and you don't want to be associated with that. That's why it's the issue. See, I don't say comments like that, because then I know I'm going to look stupid if I'm speaking Spanish. Because I understand. Because I like and I'm proud of my heritage. I'm proud of being raza. I'm proud to be Mexican. That's why I educate myself on my cultura, because I'm proud of my cultura. I'm not just one that's coming over here and saying it, right? Because then I'll look stupid by comments like that. What about SPM? I will not react to SPM because he is a predator. He's a sex offender. This is no shot to Texas. SPM doesn't represent Texas. SPM doesn't speak in behalf of Mexicans in Texas, right? SPM only represents himself. And he's a predator, and I just don't, react to predators, right? Nothing against him. I'm not saying he can't rap. I'm not saying he sucks. He was skillful, one of the best to do it. But at the end of the day, it doesn't change that he's a sick, twisted piece of shit. You know what I mean? I just like when they use rappers and celebrities to convince people to live right and preach. I know, but see, because they understand that people listen to these people, bro, that these people actually influence so many people. Why do so many people look up to these individuals? I have no idea. Because apparently if you make a good movie or a good song, that you know what you're talking about and that you live right and that you have never made a mistake and that you actually know the best for people. Because creating music and movies gives you that ability. Like, bro, I'm gonna listen to this fool. For sure, I'm gonna listen to this fool. Why? Like what? Like he went to school or something? Nah. This fool made the best 007 movie, homie. So I know if this fool's telling me something, it's legit. Oh, why? Like his credentials? No. It's just that movie's clean, bro. So therefore, this motherfucker knows what he's doing. Oh, okay, all right. I feel you. I don't understand people, bro. Like, damn, I'm gonna yell, yeah, homie. Like, I'm gonna invest right here, homie, because LeBron James said, dog, and that was one of the best to play NBA. So he must know about business. What the fuck? I mean, yeah, I see the connection. I get it. I'm telling you, bro. I just don't understand people sometimes, bro. Like, literally why people voted for Donald Trump is because the motherfucker came out in a fucking TV show that people loved, and that gives him the credentials to now run the country, right? Because people can't say it's his businesses because he has more businesses that went bankrupt that have actually been successful. So by that logic, I hate when people say that, oh, well, look at his businesses. Bro, he's literally had more businesses go bankrupt than successful. He's only had 2 successful businesses that were never his. They were his father's businesses that he passed down to his son. But Trump's actual businesses, like the ones that he himself tried to start, not his father's, hotels and everything, because that was his father's idea and everything, right? But his own businesses, right? Like Trump University, Trump Vodka, Trump Steak, all of that, right? All his original ideas that he tried to do have all went bankrupt, have all flopped. All his ideas have flopped. He's successful due to his father's ideas and his father's businesses that he inherited. Is why he has the wealth he has. Because when he tried to do something and he tried to come with his businesses, they have went bankrupt. I'm not a hater. I'm not making shit up. You can go and look it up and then come back and tell me that I'm lying. And there's a long list, bro. I just gave you just some, but we're talking about like 13 businesses that have went bankrupt. You know, Trump Mortgage is another one. Trump Insurance was another one. I mean, there's so many, bro. I mean, I'm not just saying shit out of my ass, bro. I'm literally stating the facts. You know what I mean? Like, is he a businessman, really? Like when if Trump was to come and actually start a successful business like he himself, then I would be like, yeah, well, Trump has his one successful business. I mean, I like the motherfucker, but ¿sabes qué? He did that. He did that. You know, fuck him, but he did that right there. No one could take that away from him. He legitimately did that shit. You know, hey, you can't say that the motherfucker right here, he came through. Because it's the truth. Fuck him, but hey, right here, homie, hey, you can't take that away. That motherfucker really did that one right there. But ¿sabes qué? There isn't, though. There's just a whole lot of bankruptcies. I mean, yeah, successful businesses are his father's inheritance. I mean, it's public record. People can literally look it up if they think I'm lying. Yeah, but see, people don't want to take the time to do that, right? So they're just going to believe whatever somebody says out there. Like, I'm telling people because I want people to actually go really check. I'm not just saying that and expect people to believe what I'm saying. Don't believe what I'm saying. Go look it up, fool. I could be lying to you, but go look. I want people to see. I don't want people to take my word for it. I want people to go and actually research it themselves. Every time I say that, it's because I want people to go actually really check. Not to divert people from checking. No, really go and check, bro. Because you'll feel better when, you know, you learn a little bit something about, you know, something as important as, you know, the next president. Like, we'll be like, man, this fool lying. This fool must be a Biden supporter. Fuck Biden too, bro. Tupac, Biggie still bump both of them. Yeah, facts, bro. I'm the same. I told you, Blind Fury is the GOAT. Blind Fury is the GOAT, bro. Nobody does it like Blind Fury. I like to see any of them fools try to rap while they're blind. They can't do it. Not blindfolded. I mean, actually, legitly blind. No, not the Hail Mary. Not that one. Not that. That's a good track too, though. But not that one. I think it's called, what's it called? Damn, man, I remember the name of it too. It was called, no, it's not Nail in the Coffin. I think that one's Nail in the Coffin, no? That's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about, it's like Death something. Death, like Death some shit, bro. I used to trip out when people used to try to clown me for listening to Justin Bieber. Serio? I mean, I guess, bro. I don't give a fuck who the fuck people are hearing. Shit, motherfuckers used to bump. What's that fool's face? ¿Cómo se llamaba ese pinche güey? The fool that the tong, the tong song? What's that fucker's name? Ah, damn, I forgot that motherfucker's name, bro. The tong guy, the tong. Like, I can't come on here and say that I know Justin Bieber's music, like if I know his talent, because I never heard a Justin Bieber song, right? So I don't know if the individual could, what does he sing or does he rap? Well, whatever he does, right? So I don't know how good he is, right? Maybe he is good. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, if he's good, if like he could actually do what he does, and I don't see, you know, shit. It's like Pitbull when he raps, like he legitimately gets down. I mean, they can't even say because he sings, because Nate Dogg sings. So like, I don't get it. Like, is it because he makes songs for women? So you're gonna clown on somebody for making music for women? I mean, he has women throwing themselves at him. So how the fuck is he? How is that to be made fun of? Like, he's literally getting women to like literally throw themselves at him. So I mean, whatever he's doing must be successful, right? In what quote unquote called, the male thing to do, right? I mean, isn't that what the male things to do is to like get a bunch of women also? So why they clowning Justin Bieber? I mean, isn't he doing what people say that men should be doing? So I mean, in that sense, then why does he clown? I don't get it. Like, don't fools be saying that they want women. Yeah, hey, and say, homie, this fool gets a bunch of females, dog. Okay, well, Justin Bieber gets a bunch of females. Right? Right? Or am I missing something, homie? Like, tell me, I don't know. Maybe I don't understand. Like, am I legitimately missing something here? Like, I don't get it. Like, well, he has skills, so we're not making fun of him because he can sing, right? Because he can sing, right? So we can't make fun of him for that, right? Because Nate Dogg sings, other people sing, right? So it can't be that. And he has women throwing themselves at him and shit like that, so we can't make fun of him for that. So what exactly are we clowning Justin Bieber here for then? Or is it just because the way he looks? Is that? I mean, it's working for him, and that's what's getting women to throw themselves at him. So like, I mean, we can't be hating and say that the homie's not doing it for the right reason. I mean, because he's getting women. So I mean, what exactly are we hating Justin Bieber right here for, though? Is it just I don't maybe I'm missing something, dog? Or is it like jealousy or what? Oh, I don't get it. Maybe I'm missing something here. I worked on him for another highlight yesterday. Second highlight last minute. That's right, my boy, getting that bread. That's right. I never cared. I listened to what I like. Yeah, well, shit. I mean, that's what homies are gonna do. Whatever the fuck they want to do, right? I still bump DMX, Ja Rule music. Yeah, I still bump everybody, bro. That's the only kind of music that I'm dig, bro. Like the new school stuff, it's kind of hard for me to get into it just because I can't relate to it, right? It's just a whole different, vibe to it. Yabba Dabba Do. Shout out to Fred Flintstone. Nah. I feel I try to educate myself as much as I can about my culture because, yeah, bro, like, see, that's the thing. When somebody's proud or somebody loves something, right, and they're proud of it, they want to know everything about it, what it is, right? Because they're into it, right? That's what they dig. So that's why they educate themselves on it, right? Because, they're interested in it. And when somebody just says it, right, but doesn't know nothing, then they're not interested. They're just trying to fit in. Then they're just saying what they're saying because they think that that's the thing to say. So they really don't have any pride, because that's not pride, right? Right? Because you're lying and you're faking, right? So that's not pride. So you don't really have pride if you don't know. Then you just want to fit in, bro. And you just want to say it because you feel like it's a thing to say and that's what everybody around you says and how they feel. So you want to be a part of that, right? But without actually taking the time because you really don't give a fuck because you're just looking to fit in. Yeah. And you know what's even worse, bro? People will literally have this shit tattooed on them, bro. I have met people who have brown pride or Emilio Zapata tattooed on them and didn't even know that Emilio Zapata was gay. And it's like, how do you get this person tattooed on you, my boy? And you say you have all this pride in the individual and you didn't even know that about him. Because if you knew his life, you would know that. You would have known that. Pero no. But fools see the tattoos and everything, they're like, this motherfucker right here is representing the raza the right way. When he knows nothing about his heritage. It's fucking ridiculous. Get out of here. And yet they want to clown on other people just because they don't look raza, right? And want to call them fake Mexicans or they're not really brown and proud. Yeah, they would know more about their cultura than these fools, right? But they're doing what everybody else does and going based off of image to try to judge somebody. One thing you should know about fucking just life in general, never judge a book by its fucking cover. Right? And it's the same mistake that people make over and over and over again in so many different things in life, not just like cultura, but just in overall life, right? That's how predators prey on their victims. That's how serial killers get these people in their cars. That's how the world works. People go based off of image. When how many times do you have to be proven that that judging a book by its cover never works? Like, what else do people have to go through in this fucking planet to understand that concept that never judge a book by its cover? How many times has that shit blown up in your face, yet you still keep doing it? You know what the definition of insanity is? It's when you keep doing the same shit and expecting different results. This fucking world is insane because they keep doing the same shit and expecting a different result, a different outcome. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. What time is it there right now? Right now is 6:14. His hotel felt. It's damn, then I'm way behind, right? I'm like 10 minutes behind. Is the Weather Channel said something about... Oh, no, it's raining right now, bro. It's like literally like raining right now. Like, I don't know if people were able to see. Like, my windshield wiper, let me turn these motherfuckers on because they should be pouring right now. That should be fucked up like a motherfucker, bro. Yeah, it's like literally the storm right now. And my break's already over and I gotta walk in the rain back into the building, bro. And it's like, fuck, I'm gonna get wet and I'm gonna be covered. And I work in the cold, so damn, bro. And just when I was getting feeling back in my fingers, bro. Because that should be getting cold, bro. It's just called a thong song. Yeah, bro, everybody just tries to fit in, bro. Everyone always repeats what other people say, knowing damn well that, bro, what that fool said was stupid. So why the fuck are you repeating it? Oh, it's because it sounded cool. That's why I never repeat what people say. I have my own brain, I could think for myself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, we got to get back to it. Good chopping it up.